and welcome to the Nexus. Today we're doing Disney Doll's House issue 74, so let's have a look at what we get.
Okay, so literally everything in here we have to build. It's classed as a bumper issue. The next 5 issues are classed as bumper issues. But there's the thingy. It's worth noting that we're building all of this. We've got three windows to do. We've got the mirror to make. We've got the chest of drawers here to make, and the doors as well. And we'll explain about the door changes and everything else. But there is nothing in this magazine except instructions. So if we just Cass, can you hold it and we'll just flip it?
Yep.
Right, so as you can see, we've got page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11
and the
back. There is nothing else in this except instructions. So there's a lot to get through, so let's start getting through it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is our mirror. So we've got to take the film off of the mirror part at the front here, if I can actually grab it, like so, and the double-sided sticky tape on the back, and we've just literally got to place it within this frame, so like that. So that's done, and you can see the camera there. Where's me? Oh, there I am. There I am. Hello. Where's... You're behind there. There's Kirsty. Hello. So that's the mirror done. It's got a smudge mark on it now. But we can clear that up. But that's the mirror done. Next is the chest of drawers. Yeah, we've now got hang on a second. Now the back, now it does say to glue the back on, but actually the back's already on and it's pretty solid, so I'm going to leave that.
Yeah.
If it does come off, I'll just re-glue it back on, but that's what it is. So there's the chest of drawers. Now here are all the
bits.
The tiny, they are incredibly small as well. So we've got to cut these out and put all the handles in all along here. There's enough to go around. We're going to be using super glue to do that, so I'm going to do that now because that's going to be quite time consuming. Okay, just to show you how tiny they are, I have one here and that's how small they are. And we've got to now I'm going to see if I can do it with no glue, and I might need a pair of tweezers for this, but they go in the hole, and they do, the hole is bigger than the actual, you can just about make it out there. So I'm going to have to glue them, so just be very careful with these and take your time, and we'll have a look at the end result.
6 hours later.
Okay, so that took a while. That really did take some time. I would say take your time with it. I couldn't get all of them completely cut off the spur properly, but it is what it is. If you're a YouTuber and you're watching this, I don't know how you'd want to do this, because this took quite a bit of time, really, and I mean that. It did take quite a bit of time pulling them off. They're very tiny, as you can see with my finger. Hang on a second, and you can sort of see sort of getting glue and everything else on there is a bit of a to-do.
Fiddle.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to the window. Okay, so just like we've done before in Mickey's room and all the other rooms that have had windows, we've got this big one here, and then we've got a side one that goes just here, as you can see. Hang on, let me pan up. And then there is the one in this room as well. So what we're going to do is, they're just like exactly the same, so we're going to take the sort of the plastic film off of these, then put it into the frame, into the other bit, I should say, into this part, like so, and glue it all round. And we've got the surroundings as well. These back ones, these side ones, don't have those surroundings, so we're going to go ahead and build all those windows, and then you can see what it's like. Okay, so what we're going to do is this one first. So it goes in this way, like so. And now we need to round the other side. Now we're on the inside. What we need to do is super glue these little tabs, but what I'm going to do is actually put glue on these tabs here. So a little bit of super glue on each of the corners. So we're going to do that, and that. And this is the same for the aristocrats room as well. And all we're going to do is just sandwich those two bits up, like so. And that's that one done. And we're going to move along to this one. So once again, we're going to put this in gently. We're going to glue this part up, so we're going to stick a little bit of glue in each corner, like so. Put it on, like so. There we go. And it clicks on. Just wait for the glue to set. So that's those two windows. This side window that we're going to do for the bathroom obviously is an open one, so we're going to do that now. So as before, we've got to build the frame first, making sure that the frame edge is on the outside. So these little tab bits are on the inside, obviously. So we have to make sure when we build the frame that it's like that. We're going to do the first bit, slide the first window in, then put the frame in the window. So that's what I'm doing now. So that is what it should look like at the end, like so. And we're going to push it through here, like so. By the way, this isn't. Do you know what? That's a really
tight fit.
Yeah. There we go. It's just all about
getting it the right
squeezing
angle
it in
first.
Like so. By the way, this isn't the end of the video. We've still got a door to put in. The next window will go in just like that. And then as before, we will just glue into these corners. Oh, there's actually middle ones as well, isn't there? Like so. And then this should go on like so. So that's that. Okay, we've let the glue set a little bit, and the moment of truth. Yay! We have
a working
window. Now I do like to keep these open a little bit. The reason I keep them open a little bit is so they don't get jammed, because we've glued the frame and the surround as well. I don't want it to get stuck down here where the glue hardens. So it's another reason why I leave it ajar like that. So now we're going to be moving on to the door. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. As you can see, this is the door. I'm going to put some more light in. So this is the whole door. There's a couple of things you'll notice straight away. And we think that they've changed the design of this door. Now the reason we say that is because they're plastic.
Yeah. The
door surround, the actual doors themselves are all plastic. The bottom ones and the Winnie the Pooh's drawer, they're all wooden. We don't actually use any metal parts or die-cast parts. In fact, even the door hinges, which normally were little pins, are plastic. Now I'm wondering whether they've decided to move away from the wood. I'm not too sure, because I do believe this door here, because this is for the other door, is also this plastic as well. It just seems a bit strange that we've got wooden doors and frames on the bottom, but on the top everything is plastic. Even the bottom part of the door here is all plastic, and it goes together a very same way as the windows do. But yeah, it's just a bit weird. We've still got to put the handles on, and we're going to do that in just a second once we've secured the door on both sides. So what we're going to do is, it's very easy. So all we're going to do is glue these tabs into here, making sure the handles are on both sides, and as you can see, the little pin there. So we're just going to go ahead and glue that up now. Okay, so there's the door done. We've already done one side. There is also another change, and that is the door handle. So the bottom floor door handles have Mickey's face on them, if you've noticed that, but these ones don't. And I'll tell you what though, it is coming together a lot more quicker, I will say, isn't it?
Yeah. So
I don't know whether they've done it for simplicity or what, or whether they've just done it for design. But it just seems weird because you know, we've got some intricate designs on the floor downstairs, so I'm wondering, but maybe they couldn't get that. But then
designs on the frame as well.
We have designs on the frame as well, which we've got downstairs as well. It just seems a bit a little bit strange, but we're going to put the door in now. Why they've chosen to do plastic on this floor, the only other thing I can think of is weight, but I don't know, there's not enough weight there. So we've got wooden doors and frames on the bottom floor, including the front door and Winnie the Pooh. And I believe all the upstairs ones on the second and the third floor are all plastic. So what we're going to do is put the door frames in now. Okay, so we've got this frame. This frame is the bathroom's frame, and we've got the little surround in here. So what we've got to do is, do you see these tabs at the top here? So we're just going to glue them like so, and then what happens is this slides on sort of like so, like that. Then what we do is we're going to place it in here. We don't glue it yet, so we've got to push it in like so, as you can see. No, you can't, because the camera dropped. I'm having a bit of trouble here with the old camera, so I do apologise. Okay, so now what we do is we put it in the door this way. Next we put the door in, so the green side. Okay, so it's better on the handheld. I don't know what's the matter actually with our ring one at the moment, but it looks like I might have to get a new one. It's going on the slant. Right, so we've got the tabs here. Blue door in, and they will just fit into this little tab. There's one at the top as well, like so.
Literally just slide in.
It just slides in, making sure. See, the problem with it being sort of plastic is it's trying to get it in. Hang on a second. Into that little groove. Right, it's into that groove. Right, you can actually put it into the groove and pull it through, sort of like that. That's it. Now what we've got to do is we are going to glue this part here, the little tabs on this, so all the little holes all the way around. So that's what I'm doing now. What I'm actually going to do is take the door off and is glue. I think it actually tells you to glue just down the sides here
and the top.
And the top, yeah. Does it actually say that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So maybe we just push it in, give it a minute. Give it a minute. Maybe it will stabilise it a bit better. Let's push the door in. There's one tab. It's gone into the other tab, and we've glued this one up. So this one will just sort of sort of clip together, and it is clipping actually. Yeah, you can actually hear it clicking together. Let's put the glue away. So what we're going to do is just leave that for a few minutes, and then we'll come back to it in just a sec. Okay, and we've left that for a few minutes, and the door it's okay. It's a little bit wobbly, but then I think some of the other doors are as well. We have noticed it catches and we don't know where. When I run my finger around here, I can't see where it's catching, but it definitely works when it's slammed. But maybe working it is making it a little bit better, I don't know. But anyway, you have this horrible gap down the bottom here. Don't know if you can see that. Hang on. You see that? There's this horrible gap. Even when you
maybe that's what it's
close
catching.
it up. I don't know, but you can glue it, but there's still going to be a gap there. Hang on a sec. Yeah, there's still going to be a sort of a gap there, but it opens and closes fine. But that is it. Now I'm just going to take you around the other way. So we've done this window. We've done this door. That's that door there. As you can see, it's quite a nice door actually. But yeah, I don't know why they've changed the design. I don't know why they've gone from wooden doors to plastic. Surround sound, like the surround sound. I keep saying that. Surround could have been wood, and the door plastic maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we've got that window there, and our open window that still works. I'm quite happy with that. And we've built the chest of drawers
and the mirror.
And the mirror. My advice would be just to take your time in all of this. It's no rush. The most time we took was obviously doing that. That was a bit of a to-do. But apart from that,
it'd be nice when the Peter Pan room's done anyway.
it was all done. But so we have a look, see what we get in issue 75.
Yes.
So let's take a look in issue 75. Once again, it's called a bumper issue. So we do get a blue cushion, an anchor, and a ship wheel, which I've tried to look in Donald's room, and they just seem to rest up on the side.
Yeah.
And at the back there, you can see it, and there's obviously a lot of cushions in there, but they all seem to just be scattered everywhere. We obviously get the door. Now that is a plastic door and frame, just like we just had. So it looks like they are changing the design, but like I said, it also means that the actual door handle is different as well, and I'll come down here to show you what I mean. So if I come down here, no, is that one? Is that the same? Oh right, okay, it's just the Mickey's room one that is.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were all like that, you know. Anyway, so we do that. We also get to put the ceiling on, which we've already got on the
Little Mermaid bathroom.
on the Little Mermaid bathroom, and we also get all the decor skirting board for the Aristocrats room. So we get all the boarding, all the skirting boards that go around, and all the mouldings at the top here as well that we'll have to put on. So once again, there's quite a bit to do. We've got to put the ceiling on, the moulding, and the door, all in the next issue. But anyway, that is it from us. I've been Kev.
I've been Kirsty.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video. Take it easy.